Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jus Sayin Podcast. This is episode number 45. And as every week, you're going to get the same host. You got me, Reg. You got Kev now at the side. I don't think he even realized that he in a different position.
No,
and we got E at the and we got E at the bottom of the day. What's up, fellas?
Whoa.
Yeah, man. And like every week, you know what we do. We going to give y'all different topics, give y'all our opinion on it. And, you know, of course, we want y'all opinion back so we can go back and forth on these different topics. So we're going to start off this week with breaking generational curses. We're gonna go over some generational curses and some that we think that definitely need to be broken in this day and age and time to progress us as people. We'll start off with you, E. What's a generational curse that you think definitely need to be broken?
Man, stop putting shit in your kid's name, man. Like, stop that shit, man. Like, stop. Like, your 8-year-old should not have a washer in his name. You know what I mean? The cable should not be in your 14-year-old's name. Like, stop that shit. Stop fucking these kids' credit up, dog. I think credit is important for people to understand and how to utilize it, you know what I mean, and how to build it. And I think that, you know, things are difficult anyway. Like, so starting them off, you know, with like a monkey on their back. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of the right word to use, but starting them off with something that's already holding them back, you dig, is already gonna put them in a bad place. You know what I mean? I know my credit been screwed since, but I ain't got no mama. I ain't saying nothing because I love you.
No comments.
Yeah, so, you know, but now though, like, if you know what I mean, could avoid it, you did, like, you know, keep them children name and stuff clean, keep their credit clean, teach them how to build their credit. You know what I mean? Like, they need to put that in schools, by the way. You know what I mean? Schools should have credit courses for kids, so they can learn how, when they become adults, how to manage their credit, how to build their credit. That way they can start buying, earning shit, investing in things of that nature. But that's one thing that I'm really big on, you know what I mean? Giving people a chance, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, I agree with you. That's a good one. How you feel about that one, Kev?
You can hear me?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, perfect. Generational curses that need to be broken. That's a really good question. Stop putting your kids out at 18.
Okay.
That's a curse that needs to be broken immediately. Like, I don't really see the benefit of doing that. I don't think like no other races do that I know of, you know, and if I got followers from different races that you know, that are watching, you know, by all means feel free to tune in and verse your opinion. Putting your kids out at 18 is an issue. What you should do is you should actually take, and if your kids have a skill or a job or any type of, you know, anything where they generate some type of revenue, put the finances all in one home, right? Because when you do that, what you're building is a situation where y'all can better the, you know, where you at currently. So, like, say for instance, I'll give you a prime example, right? And my parents didn't do this to me, but I'll use my household and my parents as an example, right? All right. I have 6 siblings. Well, I have 5 siblings. There's 6 of us total. I have an older brother, and I have 4 younger sisters, right? Everybody in my household growing up has their own different, you know, like, set of skills. Everybody's good at something. We all are, like, you know, capable at something. But we can pool together and, you know, we should be rich by now. I'm almost 40, right? We should be rich. And I feel like if this was taught through every single household, us as a people would be rich. I'll give you an example. I'm 18, I'm making $30,000 a year, right? My brother is 19, he making $30,000 a year. 3 years later, we moved up to like $40,000 a year. the both of us. But now we got two sisters that are working, and they're making $30,000 a year. That's 80, and in 60, that's 140. Quick math. $140,000 additional to the home on top of what our parents are doing, right? Well, we could contribute $140,000 between our, the four siblings and then the parents. There's no way we shouldn't be in a situation where we're rich by the time we hit the age I am now. So I feel like that's something that we need to, get away from. Telling kids, oh, you 18, now you got to get it how you live, or you 18, you got to figure it out. Embrace your children. You don't have to make them slaves, but definitely teach them the idea of, like, if we work as a unit in the front, we can advance further.
But I think to add on to that, like, you got to have a plan. You know what I mean? Like, right. I think that's a lack of focus in a lot of homes. Like, people don't have a plan. It's just day to day. You know what I mean? Like, just getting through the day. You know what I mean? So if you had, let's say, you did have that to happen, right? And everyone's like, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna put aside this amount of money a month or a year for a certain investment, right? For the family, right? For the family to grow together, right? I think you'll see those changes occur, but like, people don't really have a plan, like, just day to day. You know what I mean? Like, people wake up every day with no plan.
Yeah, because I think you're absolutely right, and I think a lot of times it's because we taught to focus on self preservation. It's like get yourself into a position where you can take care of yourself and not, like, like you said, like Love said, which would, if you think about it, like, if you had that kind of structure where everybody's in the same home, well, you put your income together, you can slowly, progressively get people out there and have them in a way, like, have them in a way better situation. Each one of them can own a house when leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything can be set up, to a focal point that makes more sense financially for not just the household, but for them going further. A lot of times, like we taught that, like, hey, you get up, you by 18, if you ain't going to school, get your job, so you can take care of yourself and get the fuck out of my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more of a self-preservation type of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look, I took care of you this long. I'm not gonna do it past this, and you better figure it out on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, and most times it can make you tough and it can get you together, or a lot of times it can be the detriment to a lot of younger kids that's not prepared to get out there and face the world head first like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like one of the things with me, for instance, right? Okay, like I come from a household where it's multiple. It was both parents, right? And it's unfortunate as fuck that I gotta say that I was fortunate, right? And like that, like, how you go from unfortunate to being fortunate, all in the same sentence. But it's unfortunate. Well, fortunate for me, but unfortunate that I have to say this, that I was fortunate enough to come from a unit where I have both relatives, present. I mean, both parents present, right? I got my mother and my father the entire time. I'm not about to dive into my overall life dynamic, because it wasn't having both parents. That's fine. It still struggles within that. But, I was blessed to have both of my parents, right? I got a really good dad, a really good mom. I feel like with me, personally, I feel like my parents had kids really young, right? Like, my parents were just touching their 20s when they started having kids. So that element was kind of missing. My mother and my father, they really wanted to instill this. It just latched on kind of late. Right. It latched on kind of late, and it was because they had kids young. So it took. I feel like I grew up with my parents, right? Like, with my mother and father. I'm my father's best friend. My father is my best friend. Outside of, like, y'all two and Rue, like, my father's my best friend. Like, my old lady, my best friend, of course, but that's on a different type of level. Right. Y'all two my best friend. That boy Rue my best friend. But, like, my father's like my best friend. Like, it don't matter what's going on. He riding. You there? but like they had me young, so I kind of like grew up with them. So they had the right intention. They just had kids really young. That's something we got to stop doing. We got to stop having kids too young to where we still going through shit ourselves. But at the same time, we have to be in position of where we could, unify things and be like, this is the way we're gonna start doing stuff. We need to, as a people, we need to start putting our kids in position to where they don't have to leave the home like super early, and they can understand like, we able to do things to where we could build as far as like credit go, build as far as just understanding like providing for each other, so that way when it is time to branch off into a different space, we able to do that and be in position to where we could provide for the next generation. And I feel like that's something that we struggle with.
Nah, I feel you. Shouts out to Dame. Shouts out to Baby T. Angelica makes a good point. She says Asian families most definitely don't kick their kids out. And that is true. I've seen that a lot. Go ahead. What you were saying, Kev?
And I was about to say, is that accurate? Because I'm under the impression that that's how that goes, but I've never really got a stamp or confirmation. Like, yeah, that's why I want to diversify my group of friends, right? Because when you if your co-group of friends are exactly like you are you really learning anything?
I mean, but you don't have to get friends to broaden your horizons. Like you can just meet people, or you can read. Like this is
no, you can read. Like, you can read, but the things you read, it could be what like I'm gonna give you what I want you to have. You feel me? Like think about it. Like they give us material. They give people material on us, right? And all the material they give about us is fucked up. They give the worst of us. They don't give like us three. Now we regular dudes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't be with the crazy shit, but when people meet us from different ethnic backgrounds that don't know us, they guard automatically up. Like, I don't know if he gonna do me something. I didn't walk down streets where people didn't like women didn't clutch their purse. I could probably buy you 5 purse. I don't want your purse. You feel me? Like different ethnic backgrounds are clutch their purse because they got material.
To snatch that lady purse, dog. You dumb
boy, fuck you. Like the
what's up, Hermie? Thank you for joining, man.
The material that get put out on different ethnic backgrounds, dog, it's designed to sway opinions. You feel me? And what what validates this for me is I saw an interview that Jeremy Lin did, right? Jeremy Lin's Asian. He's a professional basketball player. He's a good basketball player. At that, like he's not a regular degular, like, oh, I'm straight. Like he's really good. He may not fit today's NBA, but he's a really good basketball player. He had a successful career, and I watched the interview on him, and he said that his perception of black people prior to interacting, playing for, and it was fucked up. He was like, I thought all black men was criminals. I thought black men was fucked up. This is the stuff he came out of his mouth. It was like it took for me to have black teammates where I didn't have nothing, and they like helped me. Like black people help.
But I think that's through all cultures, man. Like we all have a way of viewing each other until we actually, interact with each other. You know what I mean? Like,
right, and that's why I say I want to diversify my circle. I would like.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't want no Asian friends.
I'm about to say, I'm not.
I don't want no Asian friends. I don't want no Asian people. I'm good.
It don't have to be. They don't have to be.
I'm just playing, man.
It don't have to be friends, but like within
I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying.
So you can talk to them.
Like I've worked with different ethnic backgrounds, right?
So you 40. You ain't know nobody's not black?
Dog, all right. Yes, I do. I know plenty of people that are not black.
This nigga, dog.
No, I'm saying I know plenty. But the wild part was it took for me to move from where I was living. It took for me to move from New Orleans, right?
That's crazy.
Well, I went to a black college. I went to HBCU.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, Hurricane Katrina hit. And when Hurricane Katrina hit, now I'm all over. And as through my journey through life, like being all over, I didn't go to the military. The military is primarily where you would meet different ethnic backgrounds. If you live in New Orleans, you kind of limited.
We got everything down here, bro.
We got a gumbo pot of people.
No, you really do. But at the same time, you have a mindset like New Orleans gave me a mindset. No new friends, nigga. Like, if I fuck with you, that's it. Oh, you trying to be a buddy of mine? Boy, fuck you. No new friends. I don't need you in my life. Like, I spent my whole 20s living like that, bro.
No look. That's cool, but at the end of the day, though, like, they ain't gotta be your friend for you to get to know a person. Know what I mean? Interact with a person. Like, you at work, right? So let's say you meet this Spanish dude, right?
I don't trust him.
At work.
In my 20s, I don't trust him.
Look, you don't have to trust him, but y'all can still hold a conversation.
Nah, because I don't trust him. I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not talking to nobody I don't trust.
I talk to people I don't trust every day.
So wait. You work in communications.
That makes no sense.
But no.
So you talk to people all the time that you.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Like through my life journey, I wasn't always in communication.
Son. Right, I've lived in a house with people I didn't trust.
Yeah, I can't say because I didn't live in the house with nobody I didn't trust. I trust all my siblings. None of my siblings. I'm not gonna do none of my siblings wrong. None of them gonna do me wrong. But I feel where you're coming from.
That's the hope. That's the end goal that nobody ain't gonna fuck over you. But that ain't the case. They have how the world is.
Me and my siblings, we a unit, bro. I'm actually I hang my head high on it. That me and my siblings, we're a unit.
Nigga said that's what's up.
We're a unit.
No, I agree. I trust. I actually trust.
They can't even get it out. Go ahead.
No, I definitely I've trusted. I've had good trust in my siblings.
With my siblings, we a unit.
I don't know what the definition of trust.
In general, or in general, the whole thing.
I feel you though.
I have one sibling where the relationship is fractured. You feel me?
So none of your siblings ever stole from you?
No.
Never your whole life.
No. None of my siblings ever stole from me. I
must have grew up in Kenner.
Nah, I grew up in New Orleans.
That dude was so stupid.
See, the thing about it is, all right, so I have an older brother. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I have an older brother. And then I have younger sisters.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a brother and then sisters. With my sisters, they look at me as protection. Right? Like, my brother look at me like, oh, this is my little brother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so his job is to protect me. And he fulfilled that role and obligation his whole life. His whole life was, my little brother ain't never got to do nothing because I'm going to jump out there head first. Right?
He was the one.
He was the thief, huh?
Crack stupid. Nah, my brother never stole from me.
No, never. You stealing. You the one.
I never stole from none of my siblings.
Cap.
My job is to protect my little sister.
You got a fat. How many of y'all? 4 or 5?
6.
It's 6. Yeah, you definitely the thief. It's too many of y'all for everybody to be good. Somebody gotta be fucked up. Somebody gotta be fucked up.
You can't protect yourself.
Nigga be at your top, son.
Nah, man, getting back to the topic. Angelica said, I work with a few and majority still live at home because their parents want them to get on their feet and be stable. Nah, I have heard many people talk about that. Like that's proof right there that she's actually talked to people in that situation. They say that, I think that's the narrative that should be taught more in our community to not just allow the kid to go out there head first and just expecting them to dive in the water and swim. Like, you know what I'm saying? Teach yourself. Like,
I think it is for me, like, I think that, like, meeting different people and people from different ethnic groups and backgrounds it's enlightening, right? When me, like, okay, I'm antisocial, right? I don't really like dealing with people in my personal life, right? But if I'm out at work, I'll run in with somebody I have nothing in common with to find out that I probably do have something in common with, right? Because it's off the visual, you expect that y'all don't have anything in common. But once y'all start kicking it, and you realize, oh, that homie cool. Now ain't my partner, but he cool. You dig? I ain't gonna violate him. He ain't gonna violate me. We gonna coexist. You dig what I'm saying? But
right.
we gotta be friends for that to happen, though. We could be.
When did you learn that?
I've been like that
when?
Listen, outside of my personal life.
When? Like, give me an age.
I don't know, 25.
All right, so damn near 30.
You trying to push me over here?
No, I'm just saying, because 25. Well, if you think about it, like 25 is your
Well, you got to think about it though.
It's kind of different between women and men.
Let's not say 25. Let's say like 22ish, because I went off to college and then I came home.
Mm-hmm. What happened in college?
I didn't start working until about 22.
What happened in college?
Nothing really.
No, I'm just saying, like, no, I'm talking about as far as diversifying your circle.
Oh no, that did not happen.
All right, so talk to me when you started diversifying your circle.
When I was around people that was different from me. Like when I was in college, I went to like I ain't gonna say it was all black, but like it felt majority black if it wasn't, right? It felt that
when you went to college.
Yeah, when I went to college, so it felt majority black.
What college you went to?
I was at Nickel State.
It was definitely all black. But
it felt that way.
It was. It wasn't, but it felt like it wasn't.
Nigga, it was all black. Like they had different ethnic backgrounds, but like when you think about what you have in common, right. Yeah, man.
No,
yeah,
but look, all right, but like when I first started working, right, probably around 21, 22, something like that, right? Mm-hmm. I was living in Slidell, matter of fact. We moved out of the neighborhood when I graduated high school. Then I went straight off to college. So when I came back, we was living in Slidell. Slidell is like it's a mixed bag, right? White and black, right?
Melting pot. The new East.
Yeah, the new East, right? So like as I'm out there, like and I'm navigating my way through life, in this brand new environment. I started, talking to coworkers and stuff, and like I'm starting to talk to people that I would never normally talk to, right? In my life, right? In the way my life was set up prior, and like I was like, damn, bro, that's crazy. Like I never would expect that from you. You know what I mean? Like as you get to know people, get to understand how people work, you did like. So it's just a color, bro. Like people are people. You do what I'm saying? Like everybody, you're gonna find somebody that's Asian that's probably just like one of your partners, your best partner. You know what I'm saying? Like it just, you know what I mean? Just the only thing that changes you is your race. You know what I mean? But you gotta be open to engage with people. I ain't saying make a nigga your partner. All I'm saying is be open to engage and have that conversation and decide if you wanna, you know what I mean, keep that person around you in any faction, right?
No, you're absolutely correct. See. No, I noticed something that you said. You said a key word that lit off a light bulb. You said you moved to Slidell, and then you said you started interacting with somebody that you normally wouldn't interact with.
No.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I had that mindset basically throughout my 20s. Right? Like, I wouldn't normally fuck with you, so I'm not fucking with you.
No, but look,
it don't matter. Like I've been in professional settings with people. I've been in social settings with people, but I have been in situations where I've dealt with people that come from a completely different ethnic background, completely different, upbringing, completely different thought process, and I've noticed that we've had things in common,
mm-hmm.
and those things that we had in common brought us together.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but, so I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't until I hit my 30s when it clicked. When it clicked with me, like I need to diversify my circle.
But look, this is what I meant when I said I wouldn't normally interact with them. It wasn't because I was like I ain't fucking with them. I didn't have the opportunity. Right? Like literally, like I remember they had one white dude growing up, right? His name was White Mike. Like that's how bad it was. Like you couldn't even call him Mike. Like you had to put the white on front of it because it wasn't that many. You know what I mean?
Dude, every white guy in your hood that's like a hood nigga, they gotta have some type of white affiliation.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
But that's poodle.
No, but that's the circumstance because
know
you don't see that often. So you're gonna attach, oh man, that's White Mike. He a white boy, but he cool. You know what I mean? Like that's just how it goes. You know what I mean? But like if the circumstances were different growing up, I'm sure I would have been engaging with people because I don't mind talking to people. That don't make we gonna be partners, but we could kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk to people every day at work. You know what I mean? Out and about, my neighbors. That don't make us friends. We just engage with each other. That's all.
Right. We had a white dude in our hood. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not about to put him on. But look, the white dude in my hood, he one of the realest niggas in the hood. You did like
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Ain't he super official though?
The most official.
Super official.
Yeah, solid, like, super solid.
Super with the shits, the whole nine, like super official.
Yeah, everything.
You know, so it's like that man.
And I hope you see this because I just want to bring out that Miss You Park was mine. We always had a going. We had an argument about that. So in case you do see this, Miss You Park was mine. AKA whoever we talk about.
He's probably gonna see it. You did. That's my big brother though.
Right.
I just want to interject for 1 second.
Thanks.
No one's fighting over Miss You Park, B. Ain't nobody fighting over Miss You Park.
I just wanted to make it known it was mine.
But
anyway.
Miss You Park is for the swamps. Nobody give a fuck about Miss You Park.
Boy, fuck you. It's Miss You jerseys coming soon. He hates me. Nah, but like son, like super duper official. Let me tell you how official son is. So they had a little
don't drop a snitch on them, man.
I'm not about to say no names, no nothing. No nothing. I got it under control.
I don't want no indictments off of this podcast.
I got it under control.
All right, do you think?
Got it under control. So we had a little chaos and confusion going on, right? The chaos and confusion.
Chaos and confusion.
But it's amongst our age bracket, right? Some post up, some sit in the whip, some post up. Like, I'm gonna let y'all handle it, but it's definitely not about to go beyond where it's supposed to go, right? Because everything was supposed to go beyond where we was trying to take it.
Right.
But son sat right there and made it show like, it ain't about.
He held y'all down.
To a degree, yeah, definitely.
So in essence, y'all were pussy, and he held
No.
Let me tell you, he is the. Remember, we always talk about having that big homie in the hood that's gonna regulate shit even if it's bad. Like he gonna let you know, like, hey, what y'all doing is stupid. I'm gonna let y'all do your thing, but I'm not gonna let y'all go far where y'all sink yourself.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it right where it need to go. Y'all can go ahead and squabble. Right. But after that, we're gonna leave this alone. And y'all gonna go about y'all business.
Yeah,
that's how he is.
Craig gotta chill. Craig gotta chill. Craig going way deep. But this is where son was at with it, you did. Son was like, because it had the potential to go all the way up. Mm-hmm. You did. We dealing with foreigners, so it could go all the way up.
Right.
He know like, oh, y'all ain't ready for it to go all the way up. Like y'all ain't equipped for that. So basically, long story short, niggas spun through. They wanted a round, but like they was gonna lose the round, but they still had burners on them. We ain't had no burners though. Yeah, dude. I'm just gonna keep it real. Right. We like 16, 17. Wasn't no strap shit. We ain't had no straps, but they had the niggas that spunted. They had the tools on them.
Oh, y'all ain't graduate yet.
Yeah, right.
They were still on the porch.
Right. No. Yeah. Yes and no. Yes and no. Because we was yes and no. Because we was like, nigga, we'll fight anybody. But them niggas ain't come to. Them niggas came to fight. But if they lost, it was gonna go to another level.
A whole another story, yeah.
Yeah, like we came to fight. We gonna give y'all a fair one. But if we lose though, we might slump one of y'all. Right. Because we ain't come to take no L. So that's where the level was different at.
I feel you.
Okay.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Let's swing it back to the generation curses to give our last little some on the generational curse thing, and then we'll head to the next topic. So just to summarize the generational curse thing, like just give a little like a little last like viewpoint on generational curses.
All right, you want me to go?
We'll start with you, Kev. Go ahead, Kev.
Go ahead.
All right. Stop putting your kids out at 18. Let them people grow. Because I know for a fact when I was 18, I had no clue. Like what I was thinking was, I'm out of high school. I'm either going to go to college. I'm going to go work a job. I'm going to try to, like dibble and dabble. But really what was on my mind was just trying to sleep with as many women as possible. So I wasn't mentally like on that level to be like, I need to be focusing on what's going on with my future and how I can benefit my family, how I can benefit, my entire situation.
You failed at that too.
Yeah, I fucked up.
No, I'm talking about the women part.
Oh, you sleep.
Yeah, you flunked out.
You stupid.
But anyway,
You
well, like this is real big for me though. Like entrepreneurship, like I'm really big on that. We should definitely push that in our households. Know what I mean? Like stop forcing a nigga to go work at Popeyes and McDonald's and all that goofy shit. That shit ain't gonna give them no value. I think that you should teach them the difference between an LLC, a sole proprietor, shit like that, corporations. Know what I mean? Like give them that knowledge so they could be able to control their own destiny, man. Like working for motherfuckers is kind of old fashioned in my eyes. Like in my eyes, like that's shit for the birds. Like it's time for people to start, creating their own businesses, and flooding that money back into the community so we could build up our communities. As long as we working nickel and diamond over here for somebody else, we ain't gonna never make the right changes we need to make to build up our community.
Can I elaborate on it? All right, boom.
Mm-hmm.
So with my family in particular, I come from a household where we super talented, right? More so my sisters than I am, but I do have a hand in what they got going on. I want to give a shout out to my people because they definitely tried to instill that.
Mm-hmm.
As far as operating, running, managing your own business, but I still feel like it need to be like E said. LLC, incorporation, things like that. That type of stuff needs to be taught because you can tell your kids, you got the ability to run your own business and whatever, whoop-de-woo. But if you're not actually teaching them how to run the business, it's just it's all lip service.
Yeah, facts.
It's all lip service. It's all, you can do this. It's like the Barack Obama dream, or if you apply yourself, you can be the president.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The thing about it is like how they say it back in the day, knowledge is power. Like you gotta feed them the knowledge so they can be successful. And like I'll be honest, like everything like I see from the young generations coming up under me and my family, like a lot of that shit be inspiring. I'm like, damn, y'all niggas so far ahead of us than what we were. I respect that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I want y'all to like go. I can make 100 million today. If you can make 400 million, I salute that. You did because I know if you do better, the people behind you gonna do better, and that's what it's about. Like a lot of times we so focused on ourselves, we're not focused on a bigger goal. And the bigger goal is everybody eating, and not just us. That's what it's really about. You know what I'm saying?
My particular goal as a parent, if I discover anything that my children have an interest in. I'm not fuck the encouraging you can do that, you can be that. I'm going to research how my child can do that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Not just I'm not gonna buy the tools they need to do it. I'm not gonna tell my kid they can do it because those are the things my parents did for me and my siblings. They bought the tools. They told us we capable, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that for sure because they did more than others wouldn't. But I'm going to research, okay, this is how you do that.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You need to do X, Y, and Z. And these are the steps to be successful at what you're trying to do. And I feel like that's something that we don't do as a people. We don't do that.
Now, I agree. I think the preparation for self-preservation is something that definitely needs to be there instead of just focusing on just being like, okay, you're 18, get a job, get it. Now, you have to prepare your kid. Like, you have to literally sit there and sometimes it takes longer than just 18. Sometimes it takes a little longer, but the key to it is just making sure and preparing them to be someday self-sufficient as you want them to be or whatever. And that's supporting, what they got going. Like you said, researching, teaching them about entrepreneurship. You got to give them options. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody not meant to be an entrepreneur. You could be a worker, but guess what? I'm going to show you how to set yourself up to work as easy as possible and make as much money as you possibly can. Like, I'm going to give you all the avenues to be successful. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it takes a little longer than 18 years. That don't mean they're a bum. That don't mean they not capable of doing it. Sometimes it takes a little longer. No, but that's something we got to get out of. That's something we got to get out of.
Well. I think that too. One more thing too, Riz. I think that like at 18, you're like, is anyone really ready to go on their own? Like,
no.
Like some people, you make it happen because you're surviving, right? But at the end of the day, like, you're not prepared.
You can do it. I mean? Yeah, that don't mean that you're prepared to do it. Right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So like, we need to be more patient with these kids and give them the right tools to be successful, yo. That's what it's about. It's always
I perfectly agree. I think like, sometimes you're forced to be more mature than you actually want to be at that time. I myself got caught up in that because it was like, hey, I have to take care of myself, and I have people that I gotta, look out for and everything else. So it kind of forced me to push that narrative a little quicker than I might have been ready for or even wanted to. But it can be done. But I would have wished it was a situation where I could have just said that.
Think about it like this, though. Imagine if you had 5 more years to develop yourself. How further along you probably would have been.
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, man. So, all right, man, that was a great topic. Thanks for everybody that gave their comments and went back and forth.
Well, that was 40 minutes worth of work. If you didn't get it in 40 minutes, you're not gonna get it. Stop making your kids get the fuck out your house and start supporting what you think they could be good at.
Right.
And when you find out something that your kids could be good at, research, because kids don't research shit.
And find out,
and find out. You gotta put just as much. You have to put just as much effort into it that you want them to put into. You know what I'm saying? Right.
And if it's something that they like too, and if it's just a hobby, find out how to monetize that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
let me tell you one thing my people did. They knew what we were good at, and they dumped like the finances into it, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to shit on my people at all because they did more than most people do. They did a great job. But like, you got to research shit too. You feel me? Because you're the parent, so you got to research shit and be like, okay, this is the way to be successful. Don't just dumping financial resources into something is not the solution. So when you're dealing with a kid that's got talent or whatever the case may be, figure out how to be successful too. Yeah. As a parent, because that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, what's up,
That's fixed. All right, man. Let's get a word from one of our sponsors, and then we'll be right back with y'all with another topic. As always, shouts out to Sovereignty Lifestyle Clothing Line. Always making sure the podcast is legit in many ways.
We be blessing the game.
Facts all the time. All right, man. We're gonna dive into the next topic. This one is actually a little. It's crazy. It's real crazy. To the point where I have to show y'all the video for y'all to get some context to it. But I'll give y'all the name of the name with naming it first is the man takes his shot. Man takes shooting his shot literally. So let me just to give y'all some context to it. We're gonna show y'all the video.
What is that? Bro, gone.
Yeah, what you talking about?
You're embarrassing yourself.
I'm embarrassing you, bitch.
You ain't embarrassing
Who is
me,
you?
baby.
Who is you? Who is you?
Nobody to you.
You was mafia.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Whoa. What the?
So, for if you didn't see everything going on the video, this gang member guy approached these women at a table. They I guess they denied him of his request of information from the young ladies, and he proceeded to call them all kind of bitches and hoes, and even proceed to let them know that he was with the shits, with the gang signs. I don't want to put up the wrong signs, so my bad. Let me stop doing that. And then from that to show them he was really like that, he went to his trunk, got his gun, and started shooting in the direction of the females. Ah, man, it's crazy. That's a lot. There's a lot to unpack. But yeah, man, we're gonna start off with you on this one, Kel. How you feel about the video, man?
That nigga fucking lame, man. He a lame, bro. He a lame. I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. As a man, we supposed to be able to deal with rejection a whole lot easier than women, right? Like women don't know how to handle rejection. We men brought up, we volume shooters, right? We are, dog. We auto. We
Jordan Clarkson, bitch. We let that bitch fly.
Yeah. We letting it go. Right. Like we letting it go. We volume shooters. But I'm not gonna lie, they come with a bad rap too, though. You did like it be fucked up. You did because being a volume shooter gets you fucked up, right? All right. Mm-hmm. As a single man, you're going to shoot at everything you find interesting until you land that one, right? And then when you land that shot, you're going to be good because black men don't cheat. So you're going to be like, yeah, I'm good. I got me now, so I'm good.
Facts.
You know? So being a volume shooter, cuz you're going to shoot at whatever's going on. Like, oh, she got a big old booty. Shot up. Well, that bit kind of cute. Lefty. Like, Kobe. That's how it's gonna go. They got a cooler vibe. Lay up, like you're gonna go with your move. Right. So we volume shooters, bro. We gonna shoot at whatever the fuck we feeling until we find that one that we like. I'm comfortable shooting the mid range. This is my lane. I'm cool here, right? All right, dude. Like, oh, my finger roll ain't going up. I'm gonna edit this bitch out. Like, nah, son, that ain't how you do that, you did. Like, don't do that like that, son. You tripping. Did anybody get hurt?
I don't think so.
Nah, nobody got hurt. He just shot in direction. Nobody was hit.
Thank God. Like, thank God. Like, cause you can't hurt the little feet cause she ain't trying to fuck with you. You did? Like, if you go down a block, somebody gonna fuck with you. You feel me? Like, we in demand. Dog. It's too many women that post niggas ain't shit for us to not be in demand. They saying niggas ain't shit because they ain't found what they looking for. Partner, you might
looking for, not looking for them.
Partner, you might be what they looking for though. Switch your shit up.
He's gonna be somebody.
Somebody looking for you. right?
Somewhat.
Somebody looking for you. So don't go like literally air it out. When we say putting up shots, my nigga, we don't mean that.
Nah.
We mean like we mean like holler at everything moving until you get what you get. And then you start navigating through what you got. You look at like, all right, the crawfish dude, right? The crawfish man, he, I'm not a crawfisher. So I don't know how crawfish traps work. I don't know how crab traps work.
Can you explain that? Like what you?
I'm out to, yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I'm confused like a motherfucker. Go ahead.
I was like, how the fuck we get the crawfish? Like, is this another dude you know? Like did he do something similar? Like, did he choke a bitch with a crab net? Like, what the fuck?
I'm tired on it.
Right,
so you throw the net out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything you pull in, you look at what's legit and what ain't legit, right?
You throw it back, huh?
And then you toss it back.
I get where you going.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then you look at what you got and you be like, oh, these legit, not legit, not legit, not legit. You know what I'm saying? And then so forth,
Right.
so forth. And then you figure out like what you want to keep. So roll with what you want to keep, and then go through the motions that follow after I figured out I want to keep these options. Because women do it all the time. A woman that have the lunch nigga, the cute nigga, the muscle nigga, the big dick nigga, pause, the fucking women go through that shit. They go through that shit. Women figure out who the fuck they want to keep. I said pause, guys. Come back.
He said pause. Come back.
I did, yeah, come back. Don't do me that. I said pause. I said pause.
But wait, though. We really missing a point, though. You
fucked the point up by pausing me.
No, because like you went on your tangent and I respect it. But at the same time, it's like the root of this issue is.
Yeah, I respect it.
Dude is broken.
Yeah, he a flunky.
No, listen what I'm saying though. Like he fucked up. Like he's had so many bad experiences with women that broke the camel back.
You think
Dude
so?
said, my girl cheating on me. I shoot on these poo holes. I can't get them. Man, I'm fucked up out here. I might as well go to jail. That's what he was thinking. I might as well go to fucking jail.
Well, how we know he ain't one of them niggas that feel like fuck these hoes? Who ain't trying to do him talking about fuck her?
No, it could be the case. It could be the case. But think about it though, for you to get that emotional behind her not wanting to fuck with you and you start spraying shots, I think there's deeper issues going on. I think dude like probably found out his girl was fucking over. She probably just put him out. He probably was living in that car he shot on that. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at the root cause because dude fucked up. Right. Duh. You know how many times I've been told no by a woman?
Too many.
2 million.
You an ugly nigga.
Horrible looking nigga. I'm like the worst looking nigga in the world. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's like no matter who you are, you will be told no in this life.
Exactly.
That's a fact, right?
That's a fucking fact.
So look, and then 9 times out of 10 is the one that you like really attracted to probably gonna tell you no.
Yep.
Now you might double back later on, but there's some point you gonna see something like, oh yeah, I want that. It's like, nah, I'm good.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, how he look like he about 30 something, right? He look like he had some age to him. Like, how can you be at that age in life and not be content with a no? You know what I mean? Like, so now we have to start looking at why is he in this space? Right?
Here's what I think happened. I think the videos definitely edited to make him look like the bad guy. But pause. He's definitely the bad guy.
No, that's facts.
Because it's nothing that.
No.
It's nothing that.
Nothing they told him.
Yeah, nothing. Like, nothing.
Excuses him to go get the AR and go to spray.
I'm gonna go air it out. Yeah, nothing could be told to him the way he'd be like, I'm gonna let this bitch off to let these hoes know I'm not playing. There's nothing that could be said.
But you know what? Go ahead.
It do let me know that those measures let me know it was some form of disrespect, right? Because there's breaks in the video, so it let me know it was some form of disrespect. Now, what I'm not willing to gauge is people's level of disrespect. Because that's what we often get fucked up at. Well, one person feel like something disrespect, and another person feel like, oh, you shouldn't feel played by that. Like, nah, I feel played by what I feel played about. You feel me? I'm not gonna react the way Woody reacted. Like, he on a whole nother level. But everybody not like me though. You feel me? I'm the type of guy that I know that I say disrespectful shit. So I'm willing to accept a level of disrespect too, because I know that I say shit that people find offensive. And I say that shit because I have a good sense of humor. So I can take that as well as give that. But everybody not like that. They're like, dude might have really felt disrespected. It was like, I'm not to be played with.
I'm gonna keep it a bean.
You don't know people's breaking point.
Even if you was disrespected, son, like, how shooting at a bunch of women gonna show people you not to be played with? That's for one.
Nothing.
But two,
it doesn't.
But this is the thing though. I've been saying this for years. The world coming to an end. Like, y'all think it's a game. This bitch about to be over. Y'all better live it up. Enjoy your life. God about to come snatch this bitch. Cause like, son, like, we really wilding out as humanity is fucked up to the point where there's no coming back. You know what I mean? Like, son, you could do anything nowadays and it's acceptable. So that way, get your prayers up. I don't know who you believe in. I don't even care who you believe in.
Get it
pray.
done.
Yeah, pray. Look, and tell that boy you coming with him because this bitch about to be done.
The craziest thing is, I remember being younger and you be on Canal Street and like dudes used to be lined up on Canal Street and shit, and they see the girl pass and they pull her arm and like she'd be like, "Don't touch me," and they would be like, "Bitch, fuck you then," right? Like, and I used to be like, I can't be around y'all doing that type of shit. Like, so I'm gonna holler at y'all. And I'm gonna go the other way because that shit corny and stupid to me. Like, I never been that type. My uncles and them, like, always preach to me like, listen, there's only two things a female gonna tell you, and that's yes or no. So you should never be scared to shoot your shot. So I've always had that mentality. Like, look, if she tell me no, okay, I'm gonna just go to the next one. She said yeah, then we go from there. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I agree with Earl. I think it's a lot more to unpack. And I also agree with you, Kev, when dude probably really felt disrespected to the level he felt like he needed to show them that he's not to be played with. But either way, it's
breaks in the video.
It's dumb as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the point he throwing up gang signs to these females, they're like, nigga, you better respect who I am. Crypto kind of like, all that shit. I don't understand like the narrative of trying to prove yourself to somebody that you don't have to prove yourself to. So obviously dude had some mental problems going on. He had some shit going on with him that caused him to go that far. But I've seen a couple people that I've been on Canal and been in a group of people that like I've been around a lot and they do goofy shit, not to this extreme, but like instant, like just on some just stupid shit. Like I never got that. Like shorty don't want to be bothered. Let shorty go on her way. There's another shorty coming. There's probably like 10 shorties coming.
It's like 5 of them. And picture all 5 of them gonna give you a different experience.
That's a fact.
I don't understand why. That'd be my thing with men. You feel me? Like, And that boils down to the point where, like, when men love, they love harder. And it don't have to be like I'm in love with this particular woman, but I'm just in love with my own personal thought process.
Right.
You feel me? When men love, they love way harder than women. A woman will love you and then be like, I don't love him no more. But when a man, for real, when a man locked in, he locked the fuck in. Like, I know, because men be knowing what the fuck they want. Like, this what I want, and this what I'm going after, and if I don't get it, I feel some type of way. You feel me? I personally feel like niggas be tripping. You're there with that particular characteristic that we carry because you do dumbass shit like that, like shoot shorty spot up. They're like, why are you shooting people shit up? That shit don't make no sense. But he saw something he wanted, and he didn't get the type of respect that he felt like he deserved. It's a flunky move. Yeah, it's a flunky move. So he got, it is what it is. He got to hold his L. Dude, if you ever see this podcast, you a flunky to me because you could have just went right, like, a quarter mile down the street, and they had somebody down there for you.
Nah, a lot of times too, niggas be missing jail though. A lot of niggas like jail. You know what I mean?
Some niggas do like
He was
jail.
waiting.
Yeah,
He was like, "Oh, this is my chance to go back."
Yeah, time to go home. You hear me? Like, I don't like it out here. I don't like it out here. It's time to go home. So nigga went home.
Some niggas do like jail. Some niggas do like jail.
Oh man, I don't get that shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we can move on. I'm tired of talking about this weirdo, man.
Hold on, before we go, I don't understand women that like jail niggas. If you got more than one jail nigga, if you done dealt with more than one jail nigga, if you're a woman and you done dealt with more than one jail nigga, bitch, you toxic.
Son, that's 90% of the city.
You're toxic.
This nigga is stupid, dog.
You're toxic bitch.
That's how you chose. That's the direction you chose to go in.
No, I'm just saying, no. I'm saying, Chris Paul that shit.
Don't put me in that shit.
I just Blake Griffined it. Like,
bitch, I know too many felons, bitch. Don't put me in that, bitch.
Look, man, if you dealt with one jail nigga, you didn't dealt with one jail nigga.
She said, look, 3 hots in the cot. That's what he be looking for.
If you didn't dealt with one, you didn't dealt with one too many.
Shout out to all the jail niggas trying to get their life right, man. Shout out to all the niggas trying to rehabilitate themselves.
Shout out to all the jail niggas that done dealt with a chick and it didn't work and now you on your second chick.
Okay, kid. What's up, kid?
That's what Red said. That's what Red said, yeah.
What I said?
That what she just put is more common than you think.
Yeah, right. Yeah, man.
But now,
definitely more common.
Yeah, man. But like niggas need to like I don't know too many people like that, but I pray for him. Hope he get the help he need. You know, hopefully, he back home where he's supposed to be and he loving his environment. You know what I mean?
Repost kid shit.
He just did.
No, repost. The RE make it relevant. All right.
So when Red posted the first time, that wasn't a repost.
No, but it went away. No, that was a post. This is a.
But
repost.
when she put it up, she posted it, so Red's reposted it.
No, but the viewers, the people that's watching, can't see what she said.
Oh, and I didn't read it.
So that make it that Red's posting.
Right.
This is actually more common.
We good money. We good money. I'll read it. This is actually more common than not. Not the shooting, quotations. She's right, not the shooting. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is a female, right? She's telling you that men don't handle rejection well. That's her opening line. This is actually more common than not. Men who can't take rejection will click out and become disrespectful and insulting. But why? That definitely won't make me holler back at you. So I'm gonna take that information and roll with it because this is vital to the viewers. This is vital to men, vital to women that experience this. This is important. So I'm gonna roll with it. That's why I said put it back up. Fellas. And I'm only gonna talk to fellas on this one because I'm a fella myself. So I can't tell women how to feel. That would be wrong of me. I can't tell women how to react because that would be wrong of me. But I can tell fellas how to act and handle yourself accordingly as a gentleman. Mm-hmm. If she don't bite off the bait you put out, fellas, her fucking cousin will.
I did not see that coming.
That's the
definitely hit us with a.
You gotta watch for the hook.
You know what I'm saying? Set us up with the jab, knock him out with the hook.
Her fucking cousin gonna bite. Her sister gonna bite. Her friend gonna bite. It might be the. I don't like that bit. The bitch she don't like gonna bite. Let her make it.
Basically, what he's saying in a less savagery way that there's a woman out there for you somewhere. Keep shooting, my fella.
Keep shooting, my guy. Keep shooting, my guy. She ain't it. Trey Young, that bitch. You can go off the glass. You can go around the back. You did finger roll, lay up from deep from the logo. Keep. Oh yeah, no Kia. Yeah, calf. Yeah, yeah, calf. Because it's gonna prevent harassment. it's gonna prevent a problem being occurring where somebody calling out your name or telling you something you don't like, or even like Walter did and shot at you. Nah, you don't like me, sweetheart? No problem. Cool. Just make sure, ladies, that if that man holler at you and you turn down his advance, just make sure you don't be the type of woman that be like, oh, that nigga was just in my inbox. Don't be that woman.
Oh, that's a whole other conversation.
Don't be that woman, because that man looking for a suitor. Okay? You wasn't his suitor. So let that man shoot wherever he gotta go at. He gotta hit his target. Let that man you don't want to holler? Yeah, you don't want to holler? No problem. You don't want to holler. Leave it at I don't want to holler. I don't have nothing else to say about that man because I wasn't interested. Don't turn around like 4 months later when you see that man happy with the woman you don't like and be like, that nigga was just in my inbox trying to ruin that man's happiness.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You didn't want him, you don't want him. Okay?
Thanks.
You don't want him, you don't want him. The next person will. Men, if you keep that mindset, you can be great. She don't want you, cool. The next person will. Women keep the same mindset. He don't want me, no problem. The next guy will.
That's a fact.
We all win.
I agree. All right, man. So we're gonna get a word from our sponsors, and we're gonna jump into another topic. Shouts out to We Paint That. Make sure y'all follow on Instagram and all our social media contacts. Yeah, man. So let's dive into the next topic. Our next topic is, can you be a house husband? So we bringing up the question to each other. We're gonna all answer in our opinion. And guys in the chat, y'all give y'all opinion if y'all feel like it. So we beg the question to each other: can you be a house husband? We'll start with you. This one, E. Could you be a house husband?
Like stay at home and clean, cook, and take care of kids.
Yeah.
Look, I'm locked in too. I'm locked the fuck in.
Nah, so like I don't. Nah,
Look, hold on.
Nah, look like I'm trying to wrap my mind around like that shit. And then like my girl go out and be the breadwinner. Like that's all part of the whole concept.
Yeah, that's
right?
all. Yeah, the woman leaves, she works.
Yeah.
You come home, like you gonna make sure she got a hot meal.
So that means she the final decision maker, right? That's cool, but that means she the final decision maker, right? Because she the breadwinner.
No, that don't mean that.
Yeah. The breadwinner is the final.
If you the house
maker.
husband,
yeah.
That mean that.
No, even if you not, your lady make more money than you. She make the final decision.
Bro, I'm the breadwinner. I'm the breadwinner. Hold on, I'm the breadwinner in my house, and I'm not the final decision maker.
That's a fact. So listen, my answer is no, because I'm the final decision maker in my household. So at the end of the day, like, no, ain't no house husband for me. But yeah, Kev, if your girl make more money than you, she make the final decisions. You just gotta shut up and put your tail between your legs.
We're gonna dive back into that. We're gonna dive back into that comment. But
yeah, come to me.
Go ahead and answer the question, Kev. Can you be a house husband?
All right. To answer that question, nah. I'm the breadwinner. I'm the breadwinner.
First and foremost, huh?
Yeah, I'm the breadwinner. But even with being the breadwinner, I'm evolving as a human. I used to have a mindset where it was like, what I say gonna go, and if you don't fuck with it, you could go. You feel me? But I learned that's a toxic ass behavior, right? If you got a partner, cuz you're supposed to negotiate everything with your partner. Period.
Negotiate?
Like, well, negotiate is a wrong term. Discuss is what I'm looking for.
Okay. We discuss everything. Yeah, there you go.
My bad. You're supposed to discuss everything with your partner.
Yeah, right.
This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm thinking. This is what's going on. What's your feedback? And then, once y'all discuss what's going on, then y'all come to a conclusion on which direction y'all gonna, take and approach things, right? So, with that being said, being a breadwinner doesn't necessarily determine like, oh, I make the most money, so what I say go. I had that mindset though. I really did. I had that mindset. That shit got me nowhere in my life, right? I've learned that conversations need to be had with your partner. Y'all need to work together, communicate, and figure out which direction y'all gonna take things. With that being said, could I be a house husband? How much money does my old lady make?
Don't matter.
Question. It matters. It matters.
150,000 a year.
That's not enough.
Okay, 275,000 a year.
Yes, I could be a house husband.
Okay.
But okay. Answer this question though, right? Okay, let's say you discuss everything, right? And y'all agree to disagree. So who gonna make the final decision?
Here's why I say yes. The reason why I say yes is because my previous, like, I'm in a relationship with a woman where we both have children. We've both been in outside situations, right? Not to tap too much into my personal, but like, I got kids before I met this woman. This woman got kids before she met me. Whether this woman is making this type of bread or not, it's my obligation to provide for my children, regardless what my situation is financially. So that's why I'm more willing to be in that position where I'm like, okay, I could do that if my old lady make X amount of money, because it's my job to make sure my kids eat, they got clothes on their back, they're getting the proper education, they're learning the proper core values, et cetera, et cetera. I have to do this regardless, right? I can't lean on a previous relationship and say, hey, this is your job and I'm going to just make money. Like, I can't do that. I don't have that luxury that, the ideal situation would have where, you with your wife, y'all have kids, and then y'all can decide who going to play what role. I got a whole nother role I got to play regardless.
Right.
So, with that being said, if I'm with a woman that's making $300,000 a year, and I know that we really got a $120,000 budget annually, I could play that role where it's like, well, I'm gonna make sure everything function around here if you're gonna bring home 300 racks a year. Right? I could make sure you come home, everything good. I could play that role. Will I feel comfortable about it? Absolutely not.
Right.
And that's if the question is, will you be comfortable? Then my answer is no. I'm gonna be in a position where I have to contribute something, because the testicular fortitude won't allow me to be like, oh, I'm just kicked back and my old lady holding everything down.
Right.
But if
so, are you gonna answer the question or just beating around the bush?
No,
if y'all discuss a topic and y'all agree to disagree, who make the final fucking decision?
It's gonna be a conversation, bro. Nobody's gonna.
Y'all had it. Y'all both strong on how y'all feel about it.
Y'all butt heads on it, like y'all.
Somebody gotta make the fucking decision.
Somebody gotta make the decision. Who makes the decision?
Stop tiptoeing. If it's your girl, say your girl. Niggas, all right. Fuck, we ain't tripping.
No. I don't have no problem with saying what influence my woman gonna have. If it's a situation where we straight up, where I'm dropping nuts and she dropping pussy, and it's like this what it is, then we gon' get outside influence. You feel me? It's gonna be a situation where no, I'm just saying, for real. We're gonna tap into loved ones and friends.
I see you, Rich. I need a cabin. Look up. Your lady gonna make the final decision, bro. It's all good. It's all right. We're not even tripping. We ain't fucked up out there. Like, that's cool. Every relationship is different, bro. Like, and we not here to judge nobody. Like, end of the day, like,
that's not.
I can't even own that. What I'm saying is this though, like,
that's not
everything in the relationship is is up for discussion, right? Everything's up for discussion, right? But then there's gonna be a point where someone has to make the final decision, right? And you, as the head of the household, you as the breadwinner, you should be able to make that decision.
Nah, being the breadwinner
appropriately.
Being the breadwinner don't matter to me. With me as the person I am, I don't give a fuck about who make the most money. You can make the most money, and be wrong like a motherfucker.
No, I'm saying though, you can make
money. Making money don't make you right, bro.
No, it don't.
All right, so being a breadwinner don't mean I make the final decision. You feel me? I'm the breadwinner in my household. That don't mean I make the final decision. Nigga, I lean on y'all. Like, bro, am I tripping or am I not tripping? You feel me? I like accurate information. I like accuracy. Am I correct? If I'm correct, then I'm gonna roll with how I feel, and this is what it's gonna be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if my old lady right and I'm inaccurate, then I'm gonna factor in the accuracy.
You saying a whole bunch of nothing right now, boy.
No, I'm saying
that girl make the final decision. It is what it is.
That's good. That's good entertainment. That's good entertainment.
Ain't no entertainment.
That's bad advice.
That's a fact. Listen,
at
the end of the day, if you the head of the household, bro, you have the right to make a wrong decision.
No, I don't want to make wrong decisions.
You don't have a choice in life. You gonna fuck up. It just is what it is.
I can't afford to make wrong decisions when multiple people depend on me.
But you do every day. We all do.
What are
you saying?
But if wrong decisions can be avoided,
put that girl on the podcast, bro. I want to talk to her.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I want to talk to you.
All right. Can I answer the question?
Go ahead, Rick. That nigga capping, man.
All right. We'll get back. We'll get back to this other part of it after.
Get back to this lying ass nigga, man.
All right. So essentially, if a unicorn came out and they created a woman that would allow me to stay home and be a house husband and still treat me like the man that I am, yes. But we all know
that girl talk to you reckless like a motherfucker.
What? Listen, there's not many situations where a female would look at you and still treat you like the man you are after she's the breadwinner. She's leaving the house. You think like she's waking up, getting dressed, going to work while you getting up, be like, let me get the kids together for nap time and listen. There's not many women that are comfortable enough to be with a man with that mentality. Now, again, they may be, but I don't think you're going to be treated like the man you desire to be in that household if you're the house husband. You know what I'm saying? It's naturally going to be it's going to be some turmoil.
This bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Now,
why is it bullshit
though? Because I'll tell you why. All right. I don't know your financial situation, Reg. I don't know your financial situation, E. I can definitely tell you in my relationship, I'm the breadwinner, right? And I'm not about to sit up here and flex like, oh, I make buku. Like, my old lady make bread. I make bread. You feel me? I'm the breadwinner by like $10,000, $15,000. It ain't when you really factor that in annually, it's like $200-$300 a check.
Right.
All right. So I'm the breadwinner. But I will tell you this much. It's not a single relationship where you dealing with a woman. Where that woman, if you ask that woman on a one-on-one, do you wish your husband did more? Well, they're not going to say, fucking right, I wish you did more.
Of course. Because you
talked
about it last podcast that you can't really keep a woman happy, but go ahead, keep going.
It ain't even about keeping her happy. It's more like, do you wish if you in the perfect world, would your old man cook more? Would he handle the home more? Would he do whatever more? The answer is gonna be yes. In most cases, if you got a good woman, you're gonna be like, my old lady do enough. Like my old lady hold it down. I got a good woman. She hold it down.
You shouldn't have started cooking in the first place. That's where you fucked up at.
Nah.
Now she asking you to cook because you started.
Nah,
many doors you don't want to fucking walk through.
Nah, my nigga. Your lady might just actually be tired of cooking.
So you gonna order out.
Huh?
You gonna order out.
Nah, cuz. Nah. Like that's selfish as fuck.
How's that selfish?
Because your old lady might like, all right, if your old lady making
she eating, right?
a week. Yeah, she eating, but she making it happen 5 a week.
Respect.
5 a week. Like that's love. That's big love. Nigga, they got bitches can't cook shit. Your old lady giving you 5 a week.
Right.
Bro, you good for 3 a month.
3 a month.
3 a month. Like
I haven't cooked 3 times in 14 years, boy.
Bro,
you crazy. That
start.
shit don't fly. Why?
I tell you what, start.
Cap.
If you do 3 a month, if you do 3 a month, I guarantee, and I know your wife. You feel me? Mm-hmm. If you did 3 a month, you're gonna hear, I appreciate this. Like, this is love. Like, that's gonna be big love.
Listen. Let me tell you something.
That's gonna be big love, bro.
I am not fixing what's not broken.
I could dig it.
No, I mean, like, it works. I mean, see, this is the thing, though, right? In relationships, right? We balance each other out, right? So what I'm not strong at, she's strong at. And what I'm strong at, she may not be strong at. So we balance each other out. Listen, yeah, she might cook 5 days a week, but I gotta cut the fucking grass every week. I gotta fucking do all the manuals. I gotta fucking change lights and put up fog lights and change thermostats and all that goofy shit that she can't do or don't want to do. I don't say, babe, it's your time to go in the attic. It's hot, that bitch. No, I go do it. You do what I'm saying? So it's a trade-off.
Basically, you have your own gender rules.
Yeah, well, whatever you want to call it, but there's things that I know. Rules. No, there's things.
All right, gender rules. You cook, I take out the trash.
No, look, example. Right?
No, it can be different. It can be opposite. Like, if you got to do what works for your situation. This is how I feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in my situation, my wife cooks majority of the time. I can cook. You know what I'm saying? I've cooked for whatever. I don't cook a lot. You know, I'm not even about to sit here and cap to say
how often, Reg? Right? How often would you cook? 30-day period, how often do you cook?
Once.
Maybe twice. Yeah, once or twice.
All right. I said 3. So we ain't fall off. My guy at the bottom said never.
No, but it works for him. Like,
no, that's my situation. Yeah, my situation different.
Yeah, it's different. Right. So, but this is another thing though. Like, this the craziest part. Like, as men, we tend to like super focus on the wants and the needs of our girl, right? All the time, right? But we get so less credit for that, right? Because it's predeemed that we supposed to do it anyway, right?
They don't get no credit.
But on the other end, you have to literally like.
Oh wait, hold on, some cap out here. They got some cap out here.
Dog, I swear to God, dog, I love.
Haters, man.
They got some cap out here. Wait, Red, so you cook it once or twice a year, my nigga?
I've cooked more than that, but I'm a good. You know what I'm saying?
Red, come down here, bro. Come down here with me.
All right, I'm right with you. All right, so all right, cool. Look,
Bree, right. I love you, Bree. I love you, Bree. I love Bree, though.
All right, so this is the thing, right? This is the thing, right? You just gave her an outlet to express that, and she feel that, right?
Right.
But let's talk about all the shit I actually do.
Ooh, right? Talk your shit, cuz.
Let's talk about all the shit I actually do, right?
Beat your chest, cuz.
Without complaining, without no tripping, and guess what? All 90% of the shit is just to keep a smile on their face.
Big
90%
dog.
of the shit you do every day as a man is to put a fucking smile on your girl's face, right?
That's a fact.
But guess what? You're expected to do it regardless.
Thanks.
On the other end, we gotta go, okay. And if we had the attitudes of being like, man, that's expected. You're supposed to do that. We're assholes. We're dicks. We're unappreciative. We're all this shit, right? So it all falls on the line of just like, you got to do what works for your situation. You might not cook all the time, but you might do a whole bunch of other shit that's needed in the situation. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, as long as both parties are appreciated and you feel appreciated, that's all that matters.
Now, Reg, here's where we clashing, right? Because I agree with you 110%. The conversation was never are men underappreciated, because if that was the case, then the answer would definitely be yes.
Of course,
we definitely underappreciated. I feel like with women, it's either how happy
Let me
are
say
you making
good men. Let's change it. Let's change that. Good men.
No, good men. Yeah, I mean we all good men.
men.
Everybody
Yeah.
on everybody
Good men.
everybody talking is good men.
Don't just say men. Just say good men, because it's a.
No, I mean we don't speak for flunkies.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we don't speak for flunkies. That's like saying pause for some shit that everybody know. Like nigga not saying nothing.
It's automatic,
just
right?
saying. Yeah, it's automatic. You there? We're not talking for flunkies.
Right.
Fuck out of here, flunkies. Now with men definitely undervalued. Yeah, there. I'll throw it out there. Men are undervalued, but we do what we're supposed to do. Everything that we do when you're in a relationship is to, of course, appease yourself internally, but everything that we do is to, satisfy our partner or spouse.
Right.
You feel me? Everything that we do, what they consider like, oh, this is nice, or he looking at, we doing this to make you happy. You feel me? We going out of our way to make you happy. So, I mean, it is what it is on that. But I do know that. I do know that.
Let me play devil advocate. I see where you're going, but let's try to get closer back to the topic or whatever. Do you think that like you're in your situation or in most situations, a man would be as respected as a man in a household if he chooses to be the house husband?
It depends on the woman. Mm-hmm. That's a per woman stance. Like, all right, so I tell you what, I will say this. What women do that play that role where they be like, okay, I'm going to be the housewife, right? Or the house woman, or whatever the case may be, where I'm gonna hold everything down. Mm-hmm. That's not an easy job. Mm-hmm. And right. I can tell you, I've never been a housewife. That's never been my goal. But I am a father of daughters, right? So I've had to do things for my daughters where it was like, oh fuck, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. Mm-hmm. Right? I'm gonna figure it out. I'll read some shit, or I'll call my sisters, or I'll call my mom, or so it's a fucking task, bro. It's not easy being that person that's got to make sure things outside of, or I'm gonna go make the money. I'm gonna go, you know what I'm saying? I could buy y'all whatever y'all want. That's a whole nother job in itself. It's easy to be like, I'm gonna just go get the bread. I give you all the money and you handle everything. Like, that's easy, bro. That's easy. The job of distributing and making sure like the time, the presence, the knowledge, the understanding, that's the challenging part. And I'm saying this as a single parent, right? I mean, I got my old lady, so I don't really classify myself as a single parent because I can lean on her to be like, I don't understand this shit. Can you help me? Mm-hmm. But, like true single parents, like I have no one. That's a job within itself. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I don't understand, like, as a man, especially as a man, bro. Like, if you got daughters, man, it's buku shit you don't know, right? Buku shit right. You don't know. And if it wasn't for, like, my sisters, my old lady, my mama, I would be fucked up. Like, my kids would be fucked up. Mm-hmm. My kids would probably still be wearing diapers. Like, put a diaper on, you straight. Like, they'd be fucked up, bro. So, I don't want to undervalue or undermine the role that these women play when they, when they put in that position, because they really make things easy for us. Could I play that role? I could do like the basic shit, like, oh, everything will be clean, everything you'll be able to eat every night. But I don't think they could play that role like how the role we play. I don't think those roles can be traded off. Like, oh, you do this, I do that. I think those roles are put in place for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You feel me? That's just my opinion. I just think the roles put in place for a reason. I couldn't trade off. I could try though if it alleviates some type of pressure on what they got going on, because they do a lot, bro. Like, they role really undervalued, and I feel like our role really undervalued. It's just an understanding thing. When you understand what they go through and when they understand what we go through,
mm-hmm.
And it makes sense. Like, oh, he really going through a lot. Oh, she really going through a lot. When you understand that, bro, it makes sense.
Okay. All right. Hold on. So Kia says, I can cook, but I hate cooking. I date a man that cooked for me. I think I actually prefer a house husband. So she's one that would prefer a house husband.
That's just cooking. Imagine that man trying to talk to your child about her period, Kia, and how to handle that. He's not gonna be able to do that. He's not gonna be able to tell your child nothing about a period. You're gonna have to do that. So all he could do is just cook for you and do some laundry.
How you know that man can't talk to that
man? Because that man,
how
many periods that man got?
That man might got buku sisters. He might know.
That man don't know what the fuck going on.
What if he used to be a doctor?
That man don't know what the fuck going on. I got buku sisters. I got the most sisters that y'all niggas know. That y'all could be like, that's my friend, and he got buku sisters. I got the most. Nigga, I don't know shit about no fucking period. Except you put a pad on it and let it leak. I don't know shit, nigga.
This dude's so stupid, though.
I'm keeping it a buck.
Anyway, let's round it out with our final answers to the question. Is this a simple yes or no? We go jump to the next one. Okay, we'll start with you, E. Can you be a house husband?
No, bro. No, bro.
All right. Kev?
If my old lady made the money, I could try to fill that role, but I wouldn't be cut for it. So no.
Yeah, it's definitely a no for me. It's a
no.
Shout out to Kia. That boy got Siri, huh?
Nah, fuck all that. The kids got Siri. Why the fuck they need the parent?
All right, man. So we of course gonna get another word from my sponsor. Then we're gonna jump into the next topic.
Looking for a licensed professional that can not only style your hair, but bring your hair to its most healthiest state possible? Then Hair with Brianna is the place for you. I offer all of today's trendy hairstyles, haircuts, chemical services like relaxers, and bomb hair color, y'all. And after I've given you that beautiful bouncy blowout, I tell you if it's okay to let your hair down the next day on my Haircast. It's a daily segment that tells you how to wear your hair according to the weather. Now you can catch the Haircast and also follow me on Instagram at Hair with Brianna. And don't forget to follow me on my Facebook page, Hair with Brianna New Orleans. And also you can check me out on my website, y'all, at www.hairwithbrianna.com.
Hey man, shouts out to Hair with Brianna.
Hey, we had a caller, bro.
Oh, we had a caller?
Yeah, we had a caller. Hold on, give me a second. Let me set up. Go ahead. You live on with the I'm Just Saying podcast. What's up?
Okay, so your girl is at home taking care of home. You don't have to worry about dishes, cooking, cleaning, kids, none of that. Everything is kept. That to me gets far more exhausting than working a 9 to 5. Okay. It really truly does. You honestly can't cook 1 meal a month, 2 meals.
Oh, you talking to me? Talking to me?
2 meals a month, fellas. Yeah, she's talking to you, E.
Not a chance in hell. No, I'm
He
good.
said, not a chance in hell. He good.
Not a chance in hell.
No.
If they desire that, I wouldn't have a
no.
problem.
Why? But why is it a shame though?
Hold on.
Just because I don't prefer to cook is a shame. That's not what I prefer to do.
Okay, Toki the treats. Okay.
All right. He says so. He doesn't prefer to cook and like cook meals. That ain't what he signed up to do.
That's not my thing. So.
That's not his thing.
Okay.
I appreciate you cleaning up though and taking care of the kids.
Neither. It's not my preferred taste either. I can cook. Do I want to cook every single day? It gets exhausting. Do I want to clean every single day? It gets exhausting.
Wait, first and foremost, who are we speaking with? I need to put a name to this.
Your help is appreciated where it's given. Just a surprise, a breakfast, something. It honestly, it lights up my whole day. David will make something, and it might not be the best thing because he can't exactly cook, but just the fact that I don't have to, it means the world to me.
All right, so basically what we got is cooking means the world. Coming from a woman that would appreciate...
Clean up. One or the other, pick a task. Pick a task.
Pick any task. Just do something that doesn't, where it's like not a gender rule.
Okay, so I got a question. So you just said pick a task, so which means he could do something outside of just cooking to get you the same feeling as the cooking, right? It doesn't have to be cooking.
So basically, does any task matter? Like, does it really matter which task is being performed, or does it is cooking the primary task that needs to be taken care of?
Just one thing, so that I don't have to. One thing.
Anything to alleviate that pressure.
Yeah, it's called work.
I come home after having the kids all day long. We've gone out. We've done this. I have watched them. I have already set the washer up, the dryer up. You do the dishes. Just the dishes.
Oh, I don't do dishes either. Yeah. I don't do no dishes, shorty. You hit. You know what I mean? No, indeed, no. I got a dishwasher. I'll run them things for you. I ain't washing no dishes, though. She tripping. Man, who is that? What's her name? Okay. All right. This is the thing, right? I fold some clothes, I tuck some children in, but I ain't doing no dishes and I ain't doing no cooking. So look, Taco Tuesdays be lit at the spot up the street. I'll bless you with some tacos, but I ain't cooking a Nathaniel. Not having it. You can't hear no more. Oh, all right.
You heard him?
No, okay, we can't hear nothing.
Stuff. Excuse me. Come on, Puddin'. Okay. Oh, I got later for you. Okay. All right. Come on, Puddin'. Come see the universe in your room.
Okay. So just guessing, that's Dominique, right?
Yep.
All right, cause she called me lazy earlier. That's how I knew who that was, right? So
you put two and two together, huh?
Yeah, I put two and two together. But look, at the end of the day, Dominique, I don't want to seem like I'm unwilling to help the team win. But everyone plays a role on the team, right? And my role just happens not to be cooking or dishes. We have a dishwasher. That was something that was mandatory when I was purchasing my home. Made sure I didn't wash no dishes. I hate washing dishes. And my man James said, I do laundry like a motherfucker. I could wash, I could separate I could fold. You know what I mean? I basket them things up for you so you can put them up. I got you. But there's certain things I'm just not mentally capable of doing. I'm not into it. My mind is not gonna focus long enough for me to cook. Like, nah, man, I ain't doing that shit. Like, no, I'm good. I pass.
How did you eat?
I ain't here. Tell her, repeat that.
What you say, Nick?
Before your woman, how did you eat?
Before your woman, how did you eat?
Fast food and my mama.
Damn. Never mind.
I mean, so this the craziest thing. I think we losing a big point. Like he said, right? I feel like there's other stuff that you could do besides cooking, cleaning that makes up for the like feeling like relieving you of some of the pressure, right? But the craziest thing, the biggest relief we're giving you, you don't have to worry about being homeless. The lights is on. You know what I'm saying? Everything is taken care of for you. You're able to shop when you need to or when you can. You're able to do a lot of stuff. So, I mean, you got to look at it in different perspectives. Like like
let's be appreciative.
I don't ask you to come to my job and deal with these people. So, to relieve me for some pressure. So if you chose or this was the agreement for you to do that, and granted, I'm not saying that it ain't appreciated to the point where, like, okay, if I ain't doing nothing, I'm gonna go wash it. I wash some clothes. Hey, maybe if I feel like I do this or whatever. But it, like, to say, like, it's almost to say like, oh, what I do is way more important and way more stressful than you. So you should help me naturally, you dig, and be cool about it. Nah, because I'll actually come to my job. Like,
so basically, Reg, what you're saying is limitations on what you'll do to contribute.
No, that's not what
limitation.
I'm saying.
Everybody got a role.
Well, I'm saying if you're saying I'm not doing that, it's limitations.
No. Listen. You gotta do what's in your situation, right? In your situation, Cab, right? You know what'll work for your situation and what won't, right? You know what to do to keep your girl happy and what to have her upset, right?
Well, I know I can cook.
Right, but you know that
like
I kind
of take pride in being, a little shifty with the pots. Like I kind of take pride in it.
All right, and E, in your household, you know what to do to make sure your wife happy and not happy based on what she's going through and what she's doing, right? Exactly. Everybody's situation is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't mean you have to do specific shit that'll be like, oh my God, he did that or whatever. There's plenty of shit you do in them situations.
Let me tell you something.
There's no limit to it. Right? It's just a different situation.
Look, I just cut down a whole tree in my backyard so my wife wouldn't have to do it. See? Teamwork.
What?
Yeah, my dog helped me out. You hear me? Real nigga shit. See?
Real shit.
Type of shit go unnoticed right there. You hear me? That type of shit right there.
Just time out, cause I gotta pee. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. This nigga said he had to chop down a tree. So they didn't have to do it.
There's no cap though. Like he really.
No, son, look at me. I believe you.
Look, listen, this is the thing though, like, I mean, outside of certain things that I'm just not, I just don't fuck with, and she know me, and I know her, and I know certain things she don't fuck with, so when there's something that she want done, I know she not gonna fuck with it, I'm gonna do it, and vice versa. That's just how it go, like,
yeah. So I'll tell you what, if you wasn't being the kind-hearted nigga that you are, who would be cutting down the tree?
Me? Fuck, I would be cutting down the tree.
Then what the fuck did you do then?
Now you sound no offense to this, you sound like how a female look at shit, right?
No, I'm just trying to figure out.
No, look what
he was like, I did this for my old lady.
Yeah, what? She wanted it done. So I did it.
Right. So it needed to be done.
Oh, you didn't want the tree cut?
I didn't give a fuck either way.
But your old lady was like, I want the tree cut.
She said, "Well, he wants the tree gone." So
you was like, okay, cutting down the tree. I'm doing this for her.
That's a fact. I didn't care.
Okay.
Listen, the tree didn't.
I guess I do sound like a female then.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. You unappreciative.
I
unappreciative. Because the tree didn't do me shit. I wasn't bothered by the tree.
All right, so this how I look at that. I want
He's
the
supposed
tree
to
cut
do it.
down. Yeah, he's supposed to do it.
Oh,
Like, can you?
but if we say the woman's supposed to take care of home and do this,
No, like I'm supposed
you
to
look
eat.
bad?
I'm supposed to. Babe, I'm hungry. She's supposed to go cook.
Oh, so she can't say, "Babe, I'm hungry," and you go cook.
Yeah, but he ain't like, babe, I want the tree cut the fuck down.
You think if I'd have told her that she would have did it?
Right?
Fuck no.
Why would
Right
I?
there. So
I'm
what
gonna
are we
even
talking
tell her.
about?
I guarantee you though. I guarantee you. If you tell her, babe, I'm hungry 7 nights in a row, 7 nights in a row, she's gonna cook you something to eat.
Oh, so you saying that there are roles that's supposed to be specifically for women,
Nigga,
specifically for men?
I never said no
That's
to
what
that.
you're saying.
I never said no to that.
So in essence, they should just shut the fuck up and do what they need to do, and we shut the fuck up and do what we need to do. We good to go.
Yes, nigga.
All right,
now
then we
we
good to go.
winning.
What are we talking about then?
What the fuck are we talking about? I never said no to that.
What is this topic? What are we even talking about?
You asked me, could I? And I said absolutely. I never said no, there ain't no gender rules. Like, it's definitely gender rules. Like, my fucking alternator went out. I'm not about to ask my old lady to go fix my fucking alternator. You did? Like,
So
I'm not going to do that.
What are the gender rules? Because it sounds like we got a lot more shit than women got.
Oh,
I hate to sound like this.
No.
I hate to sound like this, but
nah, we have to. No, it's not. Nah, when you really weigh it out, though, that's the actual point of the topic. When you weigh it out, it's equal.
Yeah, it's all equal. But
when you weigh it out.
But this is the thing, though, right? It's all equal, right? Because everybody got to play a role. Everybody's role is important, right? But this is the thing. We have to respect each other's role. That's what makes everything work.
That's the problem.
You know what I mean? We got to respect each other's role. That's what make it work, bro. Because, like, if my wife cook every day, bro, and I don't appreciate that shit,
then I'm
devaluing what she brings to the table. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So everybody have to respect what they be brought to the table, and you know what I mean, and be happy, bro. Like, stop always, you know what I mean, devaluing what motherfuckers bring to the table. Yeah, no matter what your nigga do for a living, if he bringing home money and he providing for his family, like, stop all that extra shit. Like, you motherfuckers be wildin', man.
I give an example, and these are really, really, really tiny examples, but they're examples. My old lady ain't never carrying nothing heavy, ever. My old lady ain't never dealing with nothing related to no automotive, nothing related to no type of home improvement, nothing along them levels. My old lady might cook more than me, though. You gonna cook more than me. Those are accepting rules, and those are just basics. We didn't dive down the rabbit hole because we can go far, but like, you're never gonna carry anything heavy, right? I don't expect to cook as often as you do. It might be an instance where you got to carry some shit because I'm not around. You got to get it how you live. What you gonna do if you're there? Like, you got to get it how you live.
So you trying to say women are weak, men are superior in lifting?
Fuck you. You just try to set me up.
Yeah, he try to fuck over you.
Yeah, he try to box me in. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Nah. I think we all agree on this topic, man. Let's keep.
Yeah, let's dive into the next, which we were supposed to already do. But all right, let's dive into the next topic, man. Sha'Carri Richardson, man. Sha'Carri Richardson just recently became the fastest woman in the world, right? But there are some people who focus more on her image than her actual abilities. So we're gonna dive into that and see how we feel about the situation with Sha'Carri Richardson and what we think about her as a whole. We're gonna start with E on this one. How you feel about Sha'Carri Richardson?
Before I get into Sha'Carri Richardson, who is Cubby?
I'm Cubby.
Oh, all right. What's up, Cubby? How you doing? All right. So.
Don't call me that. You can't call me that. You did. That's what's up.
Look. Once it hit the net, it's for everybody, my nigga.
Look at this. Look at this. Look how petty I am. Bang. Bang.
So I got like I'm the
My
oldest
fault, bro.
sibling. I got 4 little sisters.
I'm sorry, bro.
Outside of them 4 little sisters, any nigga call me Covey, I'm diving on him.
But
I've been heard this week, man. It's always been funny.
Everybody gonna call you that. But look, how I feel about Sha'Carri Richardson. Like I don't feel no way about it, like where's she from? She was LSU, right?
She from Dallas. She from
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yep. Oh, so she from down south, huh? Mm-hmm. You know how we like them then.
The ones that don't care to stop, eat dick, swallow the
Nah, all jokes aside.
Yo.
But look, all jokes aside, I think that, people always try to like conform people and make people change into the vision they have of them. You hear me? Like, but end of the day, like, if Shorty, I'm trying to be.
My bad. Go ahead, Issa. Go ahead.
But if Shorty happy with who she is, we should accept Shorty for who she is, bro. Like, it's funny though how like us in America, we can accept everything about everything. You know what I mean? Like, people want to change their sex, people want to change their skin color, people want to change everything, right? But when a motherfucker being who they genuinely are, like, we can't accept that. Like, that's the wildest shit in the world, right? Who cares that her hair is long? Who cares that her nails are long? Like, who cares? Like, is she performing her job at a high level?
Yes, definitely.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
The highest level. She's
all that matters.
Currently
like,
about to head to the Olympics. Like, she's the fastest woman in the world as we speak. She's doing everything at an accelerated rate than the average person.
Right. Right. Yeah. Like, so, like, you have to respect her achievements and what she's accomplishing. Like, stop worrying about, oh, you don't like her. It ain't your hair to like, my nigga. Like, it ain't your nails to like. It's her. She chose to wear that. She chose to put that on. So let her live like she not bothering you. Everybody got an opinion about everything. Like, shut the fuck up and mind your business.
Yeah, it's the crazy. Like, we live in a crazy time where like people are so opinionated, but then they don't give a fuck at the same time. Like, it's crazy. Like, they the strangest shit they just let ride. Like, they be like, oh yeah, it's cool with that. But then like the slightest shit, like the way she wear her hair and her nails is something you fuck. Well, yeah, she's a great. She's great at this, but she should look at her image against this, and she should do this. You should mind your fucking business and let her do what the fuck she's doing.
How can like you give a nigga less you could less ridicule a motherfucker that went from a man to a woman and compete in women's sports than a woman being a woman competing in women's sports
and dominate.
Think about that shit. That's crazy. So a nigga say, you know what? My name's Samantha. I want to be a woman, and I want to go race these other women.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's goofy as hell. But then you say, oh, I can't stand her hair. I don't like her nails. That's dumb, man. Like, people stupid.
And then like, sit up and defend the guy and say, well, he has the right to be who he wants to be.
Yeah, like, that shit wild, man. America fucked up.
I'm just waiting on y'all to ask me my opinion.
Have your business. I jump in.
Yeah. What's your opinion, bro?
Man, anybody, male, female, whatever. If they have anything negative to say about this woman, you a fucking bitch. You understand me? You's a bitch. Let me tell you why. This young lady, I tell you what. Let me walk that back. If you are African, American, Black, Israelite, whatever the fuck you choose to identify as, and you look like me, you got the same skin tone I got, you's a fucking bitch. You understand me? And this way you heard of that.
I like how you walked it back to get to that point.
Yeah, because you was a bitch. Let me tell you one thing. Shorty is the best. Shorty's the best at what the fuck she's doing right now. You understand? She's the absolute best at what she's doing right now. And however this young lady chooses to look, she's only a product of her environment, right? Mm-hmm. So if her, the little girl 21 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think she's a beautiful woman. Okay?
Yeah.
She's 21. She's like 7 years older than my daughter, my oldest daughter. She could be my oldest daughter's big sister, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Shorty feel like, the nails, the hair, this was popping with my era, because we wore the big ass jeans, we wore the fat ass tennis shoes, and we did our shit for our era, right? And if we were successful and great at what we did, Allen Iverson was great at what he did. He looked just like us, right?
Right.
He was great. And we hated when a motherfucker was like, oh, he's a thug. He this and that. Man was a ball player. He was just trying to do what the fuck he was trying to do to put on for where he was from,
Mm-hmm.
right? Old girl doing her thing, man. She's a fucking track star. She's a runner. She's a track star, right? The best at what she doing. She putting on for her culture. She ain't trying to be played with. She told you, don't play with me. You feel me? So, like how you be somebody that look like us that got something negative to say about her?
Right.
Cause see, the thing about it is, like people their lives don't be fulfilling enough,
People
so
be
they have
bitches.
to find outlets to make themselves, to boost themselves up, right? So like that's why they talk about people. Like I never understood why people just sat there and just gossip and you know what I mean, about people all day long. It's like, my nigga, you ain't got nothing going on.
Now
Like,
some people misrepresent the culture,
Mm-hmm.
and they deserve to be spoke on, right?
Right.
Name somebody. Who you talking about?
Fuck. That's really an on the spot question.
No, you
that's
good.
an
Keep
on-the-spot
going.
question.
You good. I just want to understand where you was coming from. Go ahead.
Well, what I'm saying is some people misrepresent, right? Or some people pull Derek Jackson, prime example.
Oh,
Like-
okay. Oh, black. Yeah, black. Yeah.
Yeah, like you spent multiple years building a platform where you are pro female, but you doing like anti-female shit. Right?
Nah, he wasn't doing anti-female shit.
Yes, he was.
He was doing anti my relationship shit.
Well, he was doing pro nigga shit. Like he was doing pro scumbag shit, but you advocating for like females and how they feel about certain shit. Like, if you keeping it real about, this is what niggas do. Like, I feel like we keep it real about how men think and what men do. That should be the main reason why women should tune in to our platform, because we talk about how men feel and what men think. Whether it be a difference in opinion, you got 3 different opinions on this platform where you can decide, like, okay, men need to think like this, or that, right? That nigga was doing just anti what men think shit, and he was just pandering to females. But he was doing regular what niggas think type shit. So he's anti-culture. Am I making sense?
No, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect.
Let's play let me play devil's advocate in this situation with Sha'Carri. I'm sorry. I be wanting to pronounce it wrong.
Don't mess her name up, son. She a gold medalist, son.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss
Call her running tracks though.
Running tracks, all right. All right. So if your daughter, both your kids, right? Your daughters, they started idolizing Miss Sha'Carri, right? To the point where they want to dress like her, with a long weave, the nails, and stuff like that. Would you be comfortable in allowing them to do so?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What about you?
Yes.
I'm saying, as long as they expressing themselves in a tasteful manner, yeah, I'm cool with it. Like, look, so I don't be tripping about that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you respectful, I ain't tripping about that shit.
Look, Reg, the reason why I say yes, my old lady with the long nails, right? My old lady, like, her hair naturally long, so she don't have to go get the weave. She got long hair. But my old lady with the long nails, like, fingers this big, nails that long. She put her hand up as majority nail. You feel me? So my old lady already fuck with that type of shit. My kids are growing up around my old lady.
Mm-hmm.
So they like that. And then like most of the women within that 40 to fucking, within that range, that's what they know. That shit don't have nothing to do with that young lady athletic ability. It don't make her she's fitting right into our culture. Flojo had the long ass nails. Flojo
Right.
60. How old is Flojo? Like, don't fact check me when I say 60.
Ain't Flojo dead, right?
How would Flojo be if Flojo was living? If Flojo not dead, oh my God, Flojo, we so sorry. But
No,
you
I
know,
think she died some years ago.
I tell you what, I like to make sure we straight on shit. So let's check on Flojo.
Yeah,
like
she passed.
Yeah.
All right.
I know I ain't tripping. I ain't gonna just kill nobody else, bro.
Okay.
1998.
So
Right.
Flojo lived to be 38. 1998, Flojo would be 60 something.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Flojo definitely had the long nails. Flojo was a runner on the tracks though. If that young lady idolizes Flojo, then that young lady is falling right into what the fuck she's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The old lady, the young lady got a fucking swagger about her, a charisma. She obviously from the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Shorty's from the hood. She brought up in a situation where ain't nobody giving her shit. She got to go earn and take everything she got. If you are a person of color should narrow everybody. That should narrow everybody that is not Caucasian descent.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a person of color and you don't respect, Shorty putting on for her people and her kind, you a fucked up individual. I've seen posts where dudes were like, yeah, I don't, this and that, she misrepresenting black people. No, she representing black people correctly, my nigga, because she's fucking winning at something that, you know what I'm saying, that black people need to have a lane in. We need to win at every fucking thing. And if somebody's winning at something that she's winning. If the little chick winning, she ain't on that bitch tripping. She got some long weave. She got some long nails. She got a little swagger about her. Let her do her fucking thing, man. Why you hating?
Yeah, I think the biggest problem is like, especially in our community, is the lack of acceptance of like who you are, like, and not trying to build this persona of what people expect you to look like or expect you to talk like and whatever. Like, as long as she's not doing no fucked up shit, who cares about how her hair is, her makeup is, and all that? Like, she's clearly like focused to the point where she's she's just been declared the fastest woman in the world, right?
You know what she remind me of?
Like,
you know what she remind me of? She remind me of the Magnolia Project. You know what she remind me of? She remind me of Oak Cliff. You know what she remind me of? She remind me of Bankhead. You know what she remind me of? 63rd Street. You know what she remind me of? Compton. And she's a representation for all of those people from those areas that never have an opportunity to succeed at anything they want to do. All they know is going to jail or getting killed is the outcome for me.
mm-hmm.
She's a representation of all of those areas where all the females in that area look just like that.
Mm-hmm.
How do you not appreciate that? How do you not applaud that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
Think about people from the Magnolia, the Cali, or the Melf. What do they think where do you think they going? And then think about Zone 6, fucking Decatur. When you think about Atlanta, when you think about 63rd and O Block in Chicago, or when you think about Crooklyn, New York, or when you think about Compton, LA. Like, think about where you think these people think they going when all they seen was their friends and family fall victim to the same cycle.
Mm-hmm. No, I feel you. I agree. I feel you. I'm not mad at it, man.
Salute to Shorty.
definitely salute to her. Keep doing your thing. Definitely making everybody proud, man. Like, you know, like she killing it right now, and hopefully she continues and keep it going, and nothing happens. She be straight. But yeah, man, we gonna jump into the next topic right after this word from our sponsor. That was not the sponsor.
Have you checked out Beauty by Bonnie yet? No? Well, you should, because right now they are offering body sculpting sessions, 3 for only $150. Also, they do wig installations. They also do frontal and closure installations. You'll leave out the salon looking snatched. I'm talking scalp. Don't forget, they also do makeup applications, and they make custom units that you can wear out the same day. So go check them out.
Okay, man, we gonna wrap it up. It's been about 2 hours. We're gonna dive into it, and we're gonna go ahead straight to giving out our flowers, man. What's coming? So we're gonna start with you, E. Who you want to give your flowers to?
Damn, man, you always put me on the spot with the flowers, dog. Nah, though.
Everybody answering the question.
Huh?
Everybody answers this question. It's on the
No,
spot.
but I'm always first, so I don't.
Oh, my bad.
I'll be ready for it. Nah, I'm ready. I'm ready now. I'm ready.
Nope. Kev, who you getting your flowers to?
Cameron Payne for the Phoenix
Oh,
Suns.
man, bitch.
Point guard.
Okay.
All jokes aside, who I want to give my flowers out to. Did I ever give my mama her flowers?
I'm pretty sure you did at one point. But I mean, you could always give it to her again.
Yeah, you can, absolutely. Mom always deserve extra flowers, huh?
Well, yeah, I won't give my mama her flowers, man. My mama a hardworking woman.
Facts.
My whole life. My mama taught me how to write with both of my hands. Throw a football with both of my hands, dribble basketball with both of my hands, even though I'm left dominant. Yeah, like my mama, I want to give my mama her flowers. Ma, I love you so much.
Is that why you shoot with both hands?
Yeah. It's
And you shoot
because
like
mine.
this.
No, I can shoot. I can pick those. You pick which one you want. They both gonna go in.
Nah, you use both of them. You be like, yeah,
I
I'm
can
wet out here.
I can. My nigga, I tell you what, I don't play basketball every day.
Yeah.
I don't play every day. But if you give me the pill, I'm gonna knock down shots. I'm a shot maker.
That's a fact. Yeah, you're a shot
I'm a shot maker. Yeah.
I've seen it in person. Yeah.
Shout out to Mama. I love you. If you watching, you will. If you're not watching right now, you will watch because you are advocate supporter of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Mama, I love you so much.
Oh.
See what you did, Red.
You ready, E? You ready?
I was ready, and I was going with my mama, but you let them take all my thunder away. But now though, shout outs to moms, greatest mom I could ever ask for, man. She's always been there through everything, man. Hard worker, smart, tough, man, and everything I needed growing up. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, mom. I love you. I know you're watching. I love you. And keep up all the great work you're doing, man. You truly appreciate it.
Facts. All this time sitting here, I haven't came up with somebody to give my flowers. That's terrible.
Calm.
And I don't want to talk to y'all.
That is
give
terrible.
Give them to me, Reg. Reg, I earned that.
You want the flowers, bro?
Y'all give me some fucking flowers.
I ain't giving you no flowers. I'm gonna give mine to Sha'Carri Richardson, man. Keep doing what you think. Don't let the haters knock you off your pace. You're doing amazing things or whatever. To the 10 people that's hating on you, you got millions that love you. So keep it like that. My flowers go to Sha'Carri Richardson. Do your thing.
Clippers or Suns?
This is another
Clippers or Suns? Hold on, Clippers or Suns?
I got Clippers tonight.
Clippers tonight. Who you got, Reg?
I got the Suns.
3-0 Suns. I'm with the Suns.
We'll be back to discuss this next Thursday.
That's
a fact. So thank y'all for joining the I'm Just Saying podcast. This is episode 45. So thank y'all for continuing the support that you do. We appreciate everything when you do.
Right.
And y'all have a great night. Enjoy the game or whatever you're gonna do after this, man.
Right. Appreciate y'all.